Hello, my spiritual friends, and welcome to this week's live stream. We are going to be really getting out there today. So I hope you're excited to learn maybe some unusual information that you haven't heard before. We're going to be talking about your birth star. So we're going to look at what does that even mean? What is your birth star? How does that compare with our sun? In our solar system, we're going to be looking at these kinds of things today. And we're also going to be calibrating. I'm going to do a short meditation today to help you actually recalibrate with your very own birth star. So, thank you so much for coming. This live stream I do every week to assist spiritual, heart centered action takers who are ready to really step into their abundance. So, if you are struggling with abundance, if you feel like, hey, I know I can get somewhere further in my life. I know that there is a bigger calling for me. I know that I can be more than what is currently being reflected back to me in this third density reality that I'm in. So if that's you, this is what this channel is all about. And I'm here to assist you in taking steps that will align you with that higher sense of purpose, that higher sense of who you are, and really get you balanced so that you can invite and attract more abundance into your life. So that is the whole point of this that we're doing. Okay. So I want to give you that like down to earth reason so you can understand. And I have gone through I meditate every single day, and I have channelings that I tap into from the higher dimensional realms. And I do a process called automatic writing. And what that means is that I either channel my higher self, or I channel higher dimensional beings, angels, archangels, different ET groups, and they give me information about the nature of our reality and about the nature of how to assist us in our own ascension pathway. Okay, so by the way, if you missed last week, we did do a last week's was on how to create resonance in your manifesting. So if you missed that, you can go back and watch the replay, because resonance is really important as one of your steps in manifestation. And also, next week, we're going to be talking about soul contracts, soul families, twin flame relationships, different kinds of contract relationships that we have with different soul beings, and the significance of that. So that's going to be next week. But today we're going to be focusing on that birth star. Okay, so I want to just talk a little bit about our sun, right? So we're here in a physical body. We're here on Earth right now, right? Supposedly we're solid, but really we're not. We're actually light, right? If we imagine what we would look like, if we tap into our frequency, right? We have an aura, and we have a light body, but we also have like this physical body that's just denser, right? So it's about the vibration of our body. So our sun is the star that we are connected to right now, and we have it's nourishing our planet, right? It warms our planet. It radiates our planet. We feel good when we're out in the sun. We don't feel good when it's too cloudy and we're not in the sun and we haven't seen the sun for a few days. Like, you feel icky, right? You feel like, ugh, where's the sun? I need the sun to come out. So if you stop to think about that, like, why is that? Why do we need to feel the sun? Why do we need to connect with the sun? Well, the sun is generating our energy. it is helping us to move forward in our life path. And so they've actually done studies on the sun's activity and the sunspot activity and how it goes in cycles and how it affects us, not only as individuals, but it also affects the entire planet. There's planetary cycles, there's collective cycles that occur with this sunspot activity. So it is directly affecting us here on Earth, how our sun is operating, whether it's, having more activity or less activity. So, pay attention to your own moods, like when the sun isn't out, it's like, well, I need to tap into my sun. Okay. Now let's take this a step out. Okay. And this is where like the higher learning comes from. So we have a soul, right? And we incarnate in this body and we come to earth. So before we come to earth, we're actually connected to other stars. Okay. So this is what is referred to as our birth star. So we have an origination star that we connect with, and we can connect with different star systems. They don't even have to be in our solar system, right? They could be anywhere. So this is what we need to connect with when we're here on earth. That's why we're doing this recalibration, so that we can connect back to that original star where we came from before we came to earth. Okay, so I have learned through my meditations and my hypnosis sessions that I've done that we go to a place called the Crystal City while we are getting ready to incarnate on the planet, coming before we come to earth. Okay, so up here in this Crystal City, there is a chamber that actually holds the starlight energy of our birth star, and it can pull it in and it can balance us. Okay, so that's going to be our meditation for today. But I want to just read you a little bit of a message I received from my higher self about this Crystal City location. Okay, so this is what it said. In the Crystal City, there is a starlight chamber that is used to help you recalibrate with your birth star. After spending time on Earth, you may have a feeling of missing home. Okay, so that makes sense. Like if you're feeling homesick and yet you're here on Earth, why do you get that feeling? This is why. So, this chamber can be programmed to bring in the starlight from anywhere in the universe and charge you back up with that light. It is very healing, and it's very healing to do when you return to the Crystal City and before your next incarnation. Okay, so again, if we think that we are eternal beings, we live forever. Our soul lives forever. So we have more than one lifetime here on earth. We have many, many, many lifetimes. And anybody who has ever had deja vu, for example, will know this to be true. You will have something that you see, something will trigger you. It will say, "Oh, I've been here before. I've done this before." Or have you ever gone to a place and you feel like, hey, I've been in this place before. This place feels familiar. It feels comfortable. Well, you've probably had a past life in that location. So you can also tune into different locations and ask yourself the same thing, like, how does this place feel to me? Um, or maybe you look at history and you look at, maybe you're interested in, say, ancient Egyptian artifacts, or, just the history of Egypt or something like that. That would be an indication that you've had a past life in that location. So you can start to thread things together. Maybe you have dreams, right? Pay attention to your dreams because they are telling you oftentimes things that you have done before. Okay, so when we go out to that more cosmic level, we have a birth star and we have an energy that was before we even came to Earth, okay, that we connect to, and it feeds us and it helps us. Okay, so I want to also point out that we have this in our hands. Okay, so we have a sun line. Okay, that's going to be, we call it the Apollo line in the hands. Okay, so here's your Apollo finger. It's your ring finger. It shows you how you present yourself to the world. So you can think of this as your sun, your radiance, right? It's your creative expression is this finger. So we also have a line in the hands called the Apollo line, which is associated with talents and skills and developing those talents and skills. Well, where did those come from? They come from your sun energy. Okay, so this line, you can see the flow and how well are you connected? How well are you flowing with your sun energy by the clarity and length of this line? By the way, most people's Apollo lines will not be this long. They will usually be quite a bit shorter, usually stopping right by the heart line. So let me draw in the heart line so you can kind of see like what most people's Apollo lines look like. Okay, so we have the heart line, which goes just here, the uppermost line in the hand, which is a major line representing your emotional flow. And then we have this Apollo line, which comes down, and it is typically quite short. Okay, so I feel like most people are fairly disconnected in terms of their overall flow with their birth star energy. Okay, so but the good news is these lines can change, and they can get longer, and they can tighten up. You know, there can be a lot of variations, which can be really positive. So okay, so let's go ahead and let's get into our meditative space. I'm going to do a short little meditation for you to help you recalibrate with your own birth star. All right, so I brought my crystal bowl as well. I've got this this big one today. So this is my my root chakra crystal bowl. All right, so hopefully you can all hear this. Okay. All right, so take a deep breath in. We're going to start with the 3 intentful corrections. So where we go is first to our breath. Take a deep breath in. Inhale fresh energy and exhale out anything that you don't need to feel anymore. I want you to focus your mind. I want you to relax your mind. Let go the monkey mind. Let go of any thoughts that are restricting you right now. Anything that you're worried about. And I want you to focus on your body. Any areas of tension, I want you to just go ahead and let that go. And just feel it just relax. Okay? Go ahead and just relax. Now I want you to just close your eyes, and I want you to envision a beautiful elevator appearing in front of you. This elevator is going to take you up to the Crystal City, and we are going to be visiting the Starlight Chamber. So the elevator doors are opening. You're walking inside this elevator, and the doors close. You feel very comfortable in this elevator. You feel like you're at home. You're heading home. All right. And we're going up now. Up. The elevator is moving. We're moving up to the Crystal City, up to where you practice before you come into Earth in a human body, the place where you prepare, the place you know so well, the place where you heal, the place where you are completely at ease. the place that supports you in your journey. So we're going up. We are now arriving at the Crystal City. The elevator is slowing down. We are coming up to a landing. The elevator stops and it opens the doors, and you can step off into a landing. You have arrived at the Crystal City. I want you to step off the elevator, and I want you to move towards the place known as the Starlight Chamber. Okay, we are going to the Starlight Chamber, where you are going to connect to your own birth star's energy. So we are going to the chamber now, and you are seeing it clearly in front of you. Open the door and go into the chamber. This is the Starlight Chamber. It is a very comfortable place. It is a beautiful place, and it is very nurturing. And you are surrounded by energy. You can feel the energy. I want you to tune into your own birth star. Your own birth star energy is now calibrating inside the Starlight Chamber. You are feeling the energy of your birth star dispensing in the exact intensity that is most beneficial for your personal being. You are feeling this now. You are feeling it penetrate every cell in your body. You are feeling it penetrate every cell in your light body, in your auric field, in your etheric field. You are feeling it in your DNA. You are feeling it penetrate into your DNA. You are feeling so comfortable with your birth star energy. It is so perfect for you. It is recalibrating you so that you know you can be as abundant as you wish. You can manifest anything that you wish when you are calibrated to your unique birth star. So let this starlight continue to penetrate your energy field. Feel the light, feel the lightness. Feel the joy, feel the gratitude coming in. Feel like you are renewed. You are renewed. You are refreshed. You are so supported by the universe. This energy field is like mother's milk. You feel home. You feel rejuvenated. You feel recharged in every way. You feel completely energized and supported. Let yourself bathe in this energy now as it calibrates for your energy. Let it be fully calibrated. Let anything that is restricting you in your highest potential dissolve in this beautiful light of your birth star. Let it dissolve, let it go, let it just be free. It doesn't need to hold on in your field any longer. You can just let it all go and let the calibration continue. And we will pause now for a moment just so you can absorb all of that. And we're now getting ready. We're fully recalibrated. We are so happy in this space. I want you to get up now, and we're going to the door. We're going to head back to Earth. So open the door to the Starlight Chamber, and we're going to exit the chamber back into the main area of the Crystal City. Such a beautiful place. And now we are heading back to the elevator. We're heading back to the elevator feeling totally refreshed, renewed, energized, nourished, supported, abundant. We have everything we need. We have that beautiful connection now with our own birth star energy that's perfect for us. And we're now ready to get back into the elevator to take us down. So down we go. We get in the elevator and down we go. Back, Down, down, down. We're descending back down, down through the clouds, to and through the clouds, back to earth. We're coming back to earth, back to where we are inhabiting our body, back to earth. We feel the elevator slowing down as we come back to earth, and you can feel yourself step off of the elevator. Bring your awareness now back to your body, back to where you are, back to the room that you are in, back to the place where you are right now. And yet feel that rejuvenation, feel that renewal, that rebirth, that connection with your birth star energy. And you're going to carry that forward. So when you're ready, you can just go ahead and open your eyes again. And you're going to carry this energy now with you. It's been cleansed within you. It is a renewal for you so that you can move forward in your abundance pathway. And just feel that energy, just like let it absorb. Like, don't you always feel just so much better after you've been in the sun? This is like 1,000 times better when you've been in your own birth star energy field. It can be so amazing. So now what I would like for you to do is to be inspired as you go through your day. Be inspired as you move forward in your next steps, whatever they are, whatever you're going to be doing. And I want you to think about your own star radiance, your own specialness, that what is unique and special about you, and how does that star energy want to radiate outward in your world. Okay, so that is what I hope to inspire you with for this week. All right, so that is this week's live stream. I hope this was fun and helpful for you. I do a lot of these meditations to get you into the realm of creation so that you can change things in your life. And that's what we need to do. We need to pivot that destructive energy or that stagnant energy or even just bad habits, right? We just have habits that we're stuck in. And by doing these little exercises, we can start to move out of those things and we can become more abundant. So I talk a lot more about the Crystal City, by the way, in my upcoming book. So I'm still working on it right now, but it should be coming out in the next few months. And I'm really excited to share that with you. And I also invite you, if you are interested in going further with your own level of abundance and you want to really step into your most abundant self, and you know that you have more to offer the world, and you know that you have a calling, and you want to make a difference, and you want to help the planet, and you want to help yourself and your friends and your family. You want to be that light. If you want to be that light that you are, then I encourage you just to go to my website, ascension17.com, and sign up for my free abundance phone call, where I can actually take you through, what is the potential for you in your life. So I call it the Abundance Discovery Session, and it is the first step for you to really move into your new life. So I'll be doing this again next week. Like I said, we'll be talking about soul families, soul contracts, twin flame relationships, all of that fun stuff with different types of relationships and how they affect us. And until then, I wish you infinite abundance and have a beautiful day.